Hey online content marketers, my name is Grace and I'm back with another Printbest lesson. Today's video is a continuation of last week's video, which gave a brief introduction to Facebook ads and what you should know about conversion tracking and Facebook Pixel. In part 2 of today's Printbest lesson, I'll be talking about the importance of Facebook ads, how you can create them, Facebook ad hierarchy, developing goals and strategies for your ads, and we'll also be looking at the various Facebook ad models. By the end of this video, you should have all the skills and knowledge to create your own Facebook ads like a pro. Now, before I begin, I want to drop a quick reminder that if you're loving the content you're seeing on our channel, hit that subscribe button. And by the way, we release videos twice a week, so turn on the notification bell so that you get lots of the content coming your way. We at Printbest want to know what you think, so we welcome your thoughts and suggestions in the comments section below. Now, in part 1 of this lesson, I gave an overview about the importance of Facebook ads. Let me share some tips on how to run a successful Facebook ad. Number 1, have a clear and well-communicated call to action. Tell them to do something. Click here to download a guide. Click here to register for your webinar. Click here for a free trial, etc. Connect the benefits and how their life will change with the call to action and whatever it is that you're promising them. Start with desktop newsfeed ads first to see how well they do. From there, you can look at creating some right-side ads based on the performance of your newsfeed ads. These are the ads that appear on the right side of your feed. Number 2, the image and copy in your ads should complement each other. They need to work together as one unit so that they communicate a more powerful message. Try to avoid using images in your ads with text overlay. Instead, just use an image or video and include the text in your description. Research has shown that viewers prefer to see images with as little text as possible. Number 3, your call to action should offer instant gratification. For example, you don't want to offer something that takes days or weeks to achieve the benefit. You want to offer something on the spot right away. Moving on, there are 3 ways to create a Facebook ad. The first way is boosting a page post. You can go to your Facebook business page and look at one of the posts you've created, and there should be an option to boost the post. Once you've clicked on that, it should walk you through creating the ad. This is to get some more activity and traffic around this particular post, but that may not be the right way for you as you're limited with your options, targeting, and settings. The second way is using your Facebook Ads Manager. This is the default area set up for creating and managing Facebook ads. The third way is to use Facebook's Power Editor. This is more of an advanced interface and setup to create and manage Facebook ads. Now, let's talk about the hierarchy of Facebook ads. Under your main account, you have campaigns, then ad sets, then ads. When it comes to naming your campaign, we suggest that you name it with your project title, your goal, and the version or page that you're trying to convert to that goal. For example, if you're in real estate and you're trying to flip a project, you could put flipping for the project -OPT, going for an opt-in, -video 4. But for the ad sets, that name needs to be a lot longer based on different types of parameters that you choose. The ad set name should contain the project code that relates to the campaign name, the objectives or goal, the bid type, the type of device, the location, the language, the age, the interest or the target, and the type of audience. So, an example of this could be flopvid4 -WC website conversion -OB optimized bid -US location -EN English language -20 to 35 age range -hockey interest -CAUDI audience type. Now that you know about the importance of Facebook ads, how to create them, and the hierarchy, you need to come up with a strategy on how you should produce them. So to start, 1, your primary goal should be to discover the highest targeted audience parameters as possible. You start with the entire Facebook population and you narrow it down to a very targeted group of people who are most likely to buy your services. Number 2, discover the most effective marketing path or process for turning Facebook users into money for your business. What is the linear path from beginning to end that the user will travel down from the ad to the payment process? What does that look like for you? Is it simply an ad to a landing page, or are there more steps involved? Throughout your experimentation with Facebook ads, some paths might be longer than others. Now, how can you achieve these goals? For your first goal in finding out what those targeted audiences are, go singular with your ad sets and test as many different audiences as possible. By taking these setting changes and testing these areas while leaving everything else the same, you can really dial in on your results. And for your second goal, where you determine what path that ad will take your user to, test different strategies and approaches and maximize results each step of the way to get the best results overall. So if you want to run an ad to new people who have never been pixeled by you for a content post you made on your Facebook page, that could be step number 1. Once they're pixeled, you could run another ad to them pointing to the next step. You can optimize each step, remove a step, add a step, whatever you think will help maximize your conversions. Now, which Facebook ad model should you use to promote your services? Mainly, there are 6 core models which work regularly on Facebook. Number 1, the first one is to run an ad to send people over to a landing page where there might be an opt-in form, a call to action which sends the user to your page, and then perhaps offer them an incentive once they opt in. This is a very common ad model. Model number 2 would be sending the user directly to a sales page. The ad would pre-sell your service, then you would send them over to a sales page on your domain. This type of model might be challenging. These days, sales require more information and a larger sense of persuasion. More expensive items need more steps. Model number 3 would be to send the user from the ad to a webinar registration page. You're promising that they will learn something from the webinar, and then the call to action would be the registration page. Model number 4 would be sending the user to special content. For example, you would send them over to a blog post on your website, and then that content would have a call to action which could potentially make a sale or build a lead. Model number 5 is like model number 4, except there's no lead capture. It's just sending the user to view your great content. This would make the user feel appreciated for getting this great information. 6. Last but not least, the 6th model would be sending the user to a page post. So you could simply run an ad to boost a particular page's traffic and exposure. Now, an important thing I need to touch on is Facebook ad fatigue. Facebook ad fatigue is where users get tired of seeing the same ads. Sometimes, only sometimes, that repeated ad may help users click on it, as people need to see an ad multiple times in order to interact with it. But other times, running ads over and over will get stale, so you have to be careful and consider refreshing your ads consistently. So I've given you some important lessons about Facebook ads. If you want to learn more or you have any follow-up questions, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What did you think of this video? If you liked it, give it a like or heart and subscribe to the Printbest channel where we make videos to help you maximize profits for your small business. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for more content coming your way twice a week. Good luck, Facebook ad creators. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.